Hey, hello, my friend. I pray that this finds you well from wherever and whenever you are tuning in. So, today's post is on why I post incessantly. For example, it's 4:42 a.m. What am I doing posting at this godly or ungodly hour, depending on which side of the fence you come from? Well, there are multiple reasons. Number one is I'm called to do this. So for me, I feel an obligation to post. Number two is it makes me better. I'm growing. Hopefully, my posts today are better than my posts last year. You get better by doing the thing. Number three, I get stuff to post, and maybe it's because I give. It's funny how when we give, we create space for God to give us more to give. To be quite honest with you, I have more ideas than I can even post. And it's not because I'm super creative or smart. I think part of the reason is because I give it out. And God can trust me with more to give. What's another reason? I believe that with every post, there is somebody out there that needs to hear it that day. Now, you and I measure success by how many likes, how many views. But listen, in God's world, one life that is touched, one life that is redeemed is worth whatever effort we can put in. And then there are many other reasons, but then as a final consideration, we're living in the greatest age in history. Can you imagine what Jesus or the disciples would have done with internet and technology? And it's free. You know, I think of the internet as a tool. So think of a knife in a kitchen. That knife can be used to inflict harm, but it can also be used to cook a meal that nourishes and give life. The internet is free, and on this internet you will find everything from pornography to hatred to... But then on the flip side, it's just a tool for you and I who are carriers of light. We can use this same very tool to flood the internet with light, with life, with love. And I'm reminded that the greatest darkness is no match for the smallest light, but it takes you and I choosing to shine that light. So, question for you: what are you called to give? This is what I'm called to give: ideas and thoughts that lift other people up. You also have something to give, but it cannot make an impact as long as it remains in your hand. Jesus always, or God, when he came to somebody, he always asked them, what is it in your hand? Now, there was a little boy who had 2 fish and 5 loaves. It was little. There was a guy called David. He just had a sling. And then there was this dude called Moses. He just had a staff in his hand. But it's funny what the master can do with what is in our hands if we are willing to release it. And if you will just get over the fear of being judged, right? And get over the need for perfection, that it has to be perfect. I'm posting these at 4:42 a.m. in the morning. My voice is groggy. I've barely woken up. I'm in a shirt that is wrinkled. Who cares? Just give it away. Give it away, and you will be surprised at what the Lord does with it. So, what gift, and by the way, each one of us has one, has God given you to give, with which to... what's your creativity? Myron Golden says purpose is living in your creative space to make the world a better place. What's your unique genius, my friend? And how can you use that to connect with people? I use this gift, this genius, if you will, of sharing ideas to connect with you. And I'm amazed at the people that it has drawn into my life. People I probably would never had a chance to connect with. So what's your creativity? How is God calling you to connect with others over it? And then, just as importantly, what contribution is God calling you to make with that same thing? I think it's Shirley Chisholm who said that service is the rent that we pay for living in this world. So my friend, show up, show off, shine your light, give life, give love, and use whatsoever tools are at your disposal, whether it's a knife if you're a chef or the internet and social media like I am doing. So blessings.